What is up, y'all? It's SHAYCURRIE here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be showing y'all my skincare routine. I get a lot of questions about skincare, body care, how I've been maintaining my skin throughout this quarantine, because y'all know acne is real. And I feel like when quarantine first started, I was getting a lot of like little breakouts and bumps on this cheek right here. This cheek is my wow thing. I don't want to say problem cheek, but me and her, we go through it. This cheek, I really don't have any issues out of her. She just minds her business, does her thing, and drinks her water. This is very realistic. I'm in my headscarf because I have to have my headscarf on when I wash my hair. I don't know, typically I do my skincare routine or I wash my face in the shower, but for the sake of this video, I'm doing it outside of the shower today so I can actually show y'all the products. We're gonna go ahead and get right into this skincare routine. If you have not already, subscribe, join the Shay fam. Let's go ahead and get into this skincare routine. So the first part, of course, of my skincare routine is cleansing my face. I have been loving and using the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. I freaking love this stuff, y'all. I feel like this is really what helped me get my skin back together when I was dealing with a lot of like the breakouts on this cheek. It says that it cleanses and removes oil without disrupting the protective skin barrier. This is for normal to oily skin. I typically wash my face twice with this, and I'll show y'all again what that looks like. If y'all have not tried CeraVe, I really recommend this cleanser. I usually use this facial brush to do so. And this is why I like doing this in the shower, because I'm literally getting water everywhere. But I just go across, like around my face with this, literally y'all, every single wear, and I just let it cleanse my skin. And I like to focus on this cheek here because I told y'all this is the problem cheek, so I like to really get that in there. I usually just use this brush for the initial cleansing, and then I'll go again with the cleanser without the brush. How you doing? Now I'll go again one time with, without the brush, and my skin always feels so smooth after this step because that brush really just helps to get rid of some dead skin cells and things like that. And typically, y'all know I work out in the morning, so I do this in my shower routine after my workout. Really just helps to get that sweat and buildup off my face, because sweat, I don't know about y'all, but I hate sweat just sitting on my face because it makes your skin so dry. So yeah, my skin just feels so smooth. Also, I don't use that brush every day. I use it about every other day because I find that if I use it every day, I start to get some breakouts because I think it's a little too harsh for my skin to use daily. So I just use it every other day, a few times a week. When I'm not using the brush, I just do 2 washes with the CeraVe cleanser with my hand, just like this. Next, I like to go in with the Murad Essential C Cleanser, and this is how that looks. I picked this up from Ulta. I ended up getting this trial size because I've heard good things about this as far as like helping brighten your skin, fade dark marks. Y'all know vitamin C is very good for that. So I wanted to try it out just to make sure I liked it before I spent the money on this, because I think this little one was $12 and the big one is like, I don't even know, it's a little expensive for a cleanser. So I really like this stuff, and it just makes my skin feel so smooth, and I feel like it really has helped brighten my skin. I actually dropped this in the shower, so the top of it is broke so it won't come out of there. I just put like that much on one cheek, and then I just rub it in. And usually in the shower, I'll actually let this one sit on my skin while I like shave or do the rest of my body routine. I typically let this sit on a few minutes or so it can like really get in my skin, and I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's doing something when I let it sit there, especially because this one has the vitamin C. so I make sure to get the bottom of my jaw as well. Obviously, when I'm in the skin or when I'm in the shower, I bring my cleanser and everything down my neck as well, because you want to make sure you're cleansing your neck also. But again, for this video, I'm just gonna focus on the face. And I wash my face off with like lukewarm water, but for my final rinse, I like to go in with cold water just to close up my pores. Woo, girl. This is a struggle. And I like to dry my face off with a paper towel. Of course, in the shower, I'll just use my dry towel, or I'll just let it like drip as I'm getting out of the shower. But I rarely like to use like rags to dry my face, because rags hold, or rags or towels, I call them rags, they hold bacteria. So paper towels usually are the go for me. My skin just feels so clean, yet not dry. Like, that's why I like using those products, because even though I'm cleansing my face 3 times, my skin still has moisture in it. It doesn't feel like super dry. And like that CeraVe cleanser said, I really feel like it does help to, you know, keep that skin barrier feeling moisturized and not just completely strip the moisture from it. So I love using those two together. Once my face is clean and looking fresh, feeling fresh, I like to go in with the toner. I do have quite a few toners here, and typically, y'all, these products are not like right here. They're usually in our linen closet, but I wanted to kind of show y'all the skincare products that I do have. Honestly, this is all my skincare products. It may look like a lot, but I feel like it's, you know, not that much, because I don't use these products like all at once. I use them at random times depending on what I feel like my skincare needs, or my skin needs. So I have a few toners here. Lately, my go-to, I think I talked about this in my last skincare video, as one of my staples. I've still been loving this African Black Soap Clarifying Toner. I love this stuff, and I feel like this also has been one of my holy grails that my skin just loves, because this has tea tree oil in there. Y'all know tea tree oil is good for just antibacteria. I feel like I notice a difference. So I love this stuff. I just feel like I need this in my routine. So I like to go in immediately after I cleanse my skin with just a little cotton round. So I just put quite a few squirts of this on there, and I just tone my skin. This cheek right here, girl, she loves me. She really, really loves me, because she don't be giving me no issues. Just look at her. Then I just go on the back of it, and I do this side. I'll make sure I get that jawline too, because when I miss it, I do feel like I notice some breakouts down there. So I like to go in with that, get around that forehead. And y'all see here, even though I cleanse my skin, I still have some leftover dirt on there. So I usually like to go in once more with my toner, just to get more of that excess dirt off of there, or any leftover, you know, makeup or whatever the case may be that I wore for the day. So then I like to go in with another toner. I use my clarifying toner, but then I like to go in with the toner that's either for brightening or like hydrating or something. So I have quite a few toners here. The toner I've been using lately is this Botanics All Bright with Hibiscus Cleansing Toner. I do have this Bliss toner here. I actually just got this one. This was my second purchase of this, because I love how this makes my skin feel. Makes my skin feel so hydrated. And then of course I have the Pixie Glow Tonic. Depending on if I have like dark spots on my skin, I'll end up using this one, because it does have glycolic acid, and this one is an exfoliating toner. So this really, really helps to fade those dark marks. Right now my skin is doing pretty good, so I don't feel like I need this one. Sometimes I'll go in with this Advanced Clinicals Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Oil Facial Mist, and I'll use this as a toner as well. So those are pretty much the 3 to 4 toners that I alternate between depending on, again, what my skincare needs. Because I'm trying to just go ahead and get rid of what's left in here, I'm gonna go ahead and just use some of this. I'm just trying to use a lot of this up, so I kind of drenched that cotton ball. Of course, you don't need that much. I probably put too much. It feels so good on the skin, and this one does help to brighten as well. I like to use a lot of products, if y'all haven't caught on to, that have like glycolic acid, AHA, vitamin C in there, just really products to help brighten my skin and even out my overall skin tone. I love applying toner because I just feel like it immediately puts moisture back into my face and just makes my face feel so refreshed, and I love the like cooling sensation that it gives me. So yeah, y'all, and usually by this point on my cotton ball, I'm not getting any dirt or anything on there, which is what I like because that lets me know that my skin is clean. I just like to let that dry a little bit and really just soak into my skin. Then what I like to do is go in with some type of serum on my face. Honestly, y'all, all these serums that y'all see are by the brand Advanced Clinicals, the same brand for this witch hazel and tea tree toner. I usually get these from Ross, and they also have them at Target. I've been seeing them honestly at a lot of drugstores. I feel like you can find them really anywhere. I have things like their vitamin C serum here, their turmeric oil, their collagen and retinol. And again, I don't use these every day, just depending on what I feel like my skin needs. I also have their AHA serum, which again helps to resurface your skin cells and help to fade dark marks. That's like one of the main things that I look for in skincare products. Really, honestly, what I've been using faithfully is this 10% glycolic serum. I mentioned before that I was dealing with some masking, and I had quite a few dark marks on my cheek over here. So I feel like this really helped to just even out the texture, even out my skin tone, and get it back to pretty much an even complexion over here. So I like to go in with this glycolic cleanser or serum, and I just put a little on my skin right there, right there. Let's do a little more. And then I just rub it in there. And at this point in my skincare routine, my skin just feels so smooth. I feel like this glycolic serum has really helped to just, like it says, kind of smooth out the texture of my skin to where there's not so many like little bumps and rough patches on my skin. So yeah, I love that glycolic serum. That's usually how my skin is looking after my serum. And then again, I like to wait a few minutes, let it dry, let it soak into my skin before I go in with my moisturizer. So moisturizer of choice, I've been using this for years, y'all. They actually, I don't know if this is something new, but they actually came out with a fragrance-free version of this moisturizer. And this is the L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler. I for sure have shown y'all this before in my previous skincare videos because I love this. I get this from the drugstore. It's like $8.98 depending on where you buy it from. And this just moisturizes my face so well. I actually love that they came out with a fragrance-free version of it. But y'all can see I go through this stuff. Like I scrape this thing till there isn't any more left. I use this stuff faithfully. If I run out of it, actually I don't run out of it. I always have a backup on hand. So I honestly use a generous amount of moisturizer. So this is about how much I have on my nail. And I like to rub that in. And it immediately puts like a surge of moisture and hydration into my skin. And with this one, I don't know if y'all noticed, but with these like serums and everything, like the toner, I was avoiding my eye area just because that is a sensitive part of your face. But with this, I like get all around there because I want all of that to be moisturized and hydrated. Usually bring it down a little bit on my neck, and y'all can like instantly see how my skin just looks so hydrated and moisturized, which I freaking love. Like, I feel like moisturizer is my favorite part of my routine because it just feels so good. Honestly, it is a little greasy. If I use this during the day, I just use a very tiny bit of it, and you know, that helps to avoid the greasiness. But you know, if I don't have anywhere to go and it's at nighttime, or you know, if I'm not doing anything for the day, I like lather my face in this to where my skin is just greasy. And that works for me. So y'all see that my skin just, it just looks moisture, supple, plump. That's what we're going for, and that's what we got. I'm usually, you know, not someone that does a lot of under eye treatments, but you know, I feel like I definitely need to start taking care of my under eyes and making sure they're moist and hydrated. Sorry for the people that hate the word moist. But I picked this Boscia eye treatment up. I can't remember where I got this from. I feel like I got it from Ulta. I'm really not even sure. This is how it looks in the inside. It's more of like a little jelly putty almost, or gel cream. So I just go in with my nail again, put a little dab on there, put a little dab under there. It's not really a moisturizer. If y'all can see, it kind of leaves a little coating under my eyes, but within like a few minutes or so, well, 5 to 10 minutes, it usually dries up and it just makes my under eyes feel just moisturized and hydrated. So this is usually what I follow up my skincare routine with, and it's usually the end of my skincare routine. So again, here is how my skin looks on the right side. And here's how it looks on the left side. Girl, this one right here, she just gets me right. So yeah, y'all, this is really the end of my skincare routine. This is how I've been maintaining my skin, keeping my skin clear, free of breakouts. In order to have popping makeup, you have to make sure you're taking care of the base, which is your skin. So hope y'all enjoyed watching my skincare routine. If y'all have any recommendations that y'all feel like I should try, let me know down below. But yeah, y'all, this is pretty much the end of my skincare routine. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Beautiful, all your flaws are perfect. You should let them show. The things I love the most. I don't know what you see, but I see all.